Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. First, we take a look at the headlines. Goa Bandh gets 90% response. BBSM demands resignation of Babu Asgaonkar, Sudin and Neelkant. Tells Ravi Vishwajit and Senior Rane to clear their stand. Deadline to government till 18th June to revoke grants to English decision. 58 incidents of violence reported all over the state. 8 cases of vandalism, 10 incidents of forcible closure, 16 arrested. Government demands only life sentence for Mahanand in Sushila Fatharpekar murder case. Court to pronounce punishment on 10th June. Goa Ranji cricket set for an overhaul. Shadab Jakati named captain. GCA looking for Ratra and Vidyut's replacements. Rajesh Kamat's future remains uncertain. And Goa Football Association see hope of having a football stadium in Panji. GFA and SAG will have to work together, says Dempo. And now the news in detail. Goa Bandh received a huge response from different parts of the state except in Salsette and some coastal areas from North Goa. All markets remained closed. There was low attendance in schools. Citing the response to the Bandh, BBSM has now demanded resignation of Babu Asgaonkar, Sudin and Neelkant from the cabinet. They have asked Ravi, Vishwajit and Senior Rane to clear their stand on the issue. A deadline of 18th June has been given to government to revoke grants to English decision.
Panji market was totally closed on Monday. Have a look at the 18 June road. Everything is closed. Shutters are down even in the CCP market in Panji. The fish and vegetable and fruit markets were also closed. All the banks in the city were functioning full-fledged in the morning, but the Bandh supporters forced them to close down. Some of the schools in Panji were open on the first day of reopening, whereas some schools were closed. But very few students attended the classes. The schools were later closed. The parents who accompanied their children rushed home quickly. Few parents were annoyed as some of the schools were closed in support of the Bandh. Private buses were off the road. Only Kadamba buses were plying. City buses were plying in Panji. Buses plying on Taligaon route were in their normal routine. Buses leaving from Panji were plying under police protection. Normal life was disturbed, especially the working people had no private transport from various places in Goa, and hence there was less attendance of government employees in offices. At Bicholi, private buses were off-road. Shops and markets were closed. Bicholi MLA Rajesh Patnekar and Upendra Gaonkar were seen requesting the buses from plying. Our Lady of Grace High School was open. Upendra Gaonkar along with others forcefully closed the schools. Walpoi also supported the Bandh. Most of the establishments and shops were closed in Pedne. Private buses were off the road. 2 schools which were open on Monday were asked to close down by the supporters of BBSM. Shioli Chopre Bridge was closed. Pedne MLA Dayanand Sopte, Dayanand Mandrekar and others closed the bridge. Transportation via bridge was stalled. Bandh received tremendous response in Kuchere. Most of the schools were open in Kuchere but with low attendance. Madgaon market was closed. All the schools were open in Madgaon, but the attendance was low. Majorda, Kolba were not affected. Fatoda MLA Damu Naik said that Madgaon received 100% response. Markets, shops and business establishments remained closed in Mapsa also. Highway at Kankon was blocked since morning. It was opened at around 10:30 am. Vasco received a huge response. Business establishments remained closed. Roads were also deserted in the port town.
जवळ म्हाका दिसता 90% गोयचे भाग 99% बंद जाल्ले आसात, वॉलंटरीली जाल्ले आसात. रॅपीड एक्शन फोर्स खंयच वापरचो सरकाराक गरज पडली ना. खंयच बशीक उजो लागून ना. एक 2-4 किरकोळ घटना बशींचेर कोणें फातर मारले ह्यो सोडले. आतां पूर्ण पणजेन एकूय घटना जी जाका आमी वाईट म्हणटले अशी एकूय घटना जाल्ली ना.
त्या पद्धतीन तो ताणें आजपर्यंत आपली वागणूक दवरल्या. सुरवातीक हें सुरू जाल्यापासून ताणें हें करचें म्हणून जें आशिल्लें तशें परत तो स्टेटस को दवरपाचो अशें तांणी ताका सांगतात आनी ते 18 जून पर्यंत जावपाक जाय. ह्या बहुतेक काही आमदारांनी वगैरे सांगितले, मंत्र्यांनी सांगितले की आपलो पाठिंबो आसा म्हणून. पण ताणें आतां खूब जालें पाठिंबो सांगून तोंडी सांगप आनीक अशें उलोवप ही एक गोश्ट. पण प्रत्यक्षान म्हणून तांकां आमी आतां आज निर्वाणीचो असो एक तांकां हें दितात, सांगतात तांकां की तांणी राजिनामा दिवचो म्हणून. म्हणजे बाबू आजगांवकर, निळकंठ हळदकर आनी सुदीन ढवळीकर ह्या 3 मंत्र्यांनी राजिनामा दिवचो. उदाहरणार्थ गृहमंत्री रवी नाईक, विश्वजीत राणे आणि प्रताप सिंग राणे हांणी आपली भूमिका स्पष्ट करची आणि इतर आमदार ज्या आमदारांनी सुद्धा आपली भूमिका अजून स्पष्ट केलेली ना, दोन्ही हातून हेवटेन तेवटेन अशें ना म्हळ्यार ना तळ्यात अशें म्हणटात तशा प्रकारची तांची भूमिका आसा ती तांणी बी स्पष्ट करची.
आमी पयर क्लियरली सांगिल्लें की बंदाच्या बाबतींत जर कोणें व्हॉलंटियरली बंद दवरलें जाल्यार ताका कोणाचेंच ऑब्जेक्शन आसपाक जायना. खूब कडेन म्हाका इन्फॉर्मेशन मेळ्ळें त्या कोतान लोकांनी दुकानां बंद दवरलीं. एक आसपाक शकता की काही कडेन बंद डिक्लेअर करतकीर लोकांक रिस्क घेवपाक नाका आयच्या काळांत आनी ताका लागून खुबशे लोक आपले रिस्क नाका म्हणूनय बंद दवरतात. थोड्यांनी व्हॉलंटियरली बंद दवरले आसतले. आनी शाळाच्या बाबतींत काही शाळा रिपोर्ट्स मेळ्ळे त्या प्रमाणे थोडी शाळा ओपन आशिल्ल्यो, तांणी आज पयलोच दीस आशिल्ल्यान 10-11 थोड्यांनी भुरग्यांक सोडल्या, थोड्यो शाळा व्हॉलंटियरली बंद आशिल्ल्यो.
आणि तुका 18 तारखेपर्यंत डेडलाईन दिले की निर्णय तुम्ही पुनर्विचार करा,
ताजेर हांव कांयच कॉमेंट करना.
आणि बंद परत तुम्ही एकदा हे विचार करतले मीडियम ऑफिशियल्सांचे
कित्याचेर
बंदाचे?
ना, हांव आयचो रिपोर्ट आहा तो पार्टीच्या हायकमांडाक धाडटलो.
ब्युरो रिपोर्ट, प्रुडंट मीडिया.
Many incidents of violence were reported during Bandh on Monday. 58 incidents of violence were reported all over the state. 8 cases of vandalism and damage to property were registered. 10 incidents of forcible closure were noticed and 16 people were arrested at different places.
Police arrested Upendra Gaonkar of Shiv Sena and 2 others for forcibly closing down some schools in Bicholim. Meanwhile, a Kadamba was stoned by some miscreants at Karaswada. Conductor of that Kadamba was injured. He suffered injuries on head.
आमी पणजेच्यान सुटलेले संक 5:50 म्हापसा आयले. म्हापसा क्लियर रोड आहा म्हणून हे फुडें धाडले आमकां. फुडें आमी येताले, पॅसेंजर आसले गाडयेन. करासवाड्यार पावून ऑपोजीट सायडीन स्कूटर घेवन येयलो. स्कूटरीर 2 जाण आसले. फाटल्यान बसले ते हातीन गुणोन स्पिडीन मारलो.
4 BJP activists were also arrested by Vasco police as a preventive measure. The supporters created uproar following this arrest. 3 of them were later released on personal bond.
एक पळय कितें आसा, फाटल्यान फुडल्यान एक हें करून आमी हें करता, दोन फाटल्यान अशें आमी कदंबा गाडी सुट्टा.
कितले गाडी एक्स्ट्रा अरेंज केला बिसाइड्स नो
एक्स्ट्रा आमी हांगा कितें आसा, लोक जसो लोक जाता तशें आमी सोडीत आसता. हांगा लोक सद्या ते कोण ना हें करपाक, लोक आतां आमी सोडीत आसता.
लोकां तर्फे कितें कंप्लेनींग बीन आयल्या की
ना तशें काम करता ना, तशें कांय ना.
पिसफूल आसा.
There was a tense situation at Saudi Kankorn as the Bandh supporters and Bandh opponents had a verbal duel. Later, situation became normal.
आम्ही बरोबर आसात, आम्ही बरोबर रावया आणि बरोबर उचा.
Police arrested a person who was trying to close a bank at Mapsa. It is also learned that Indira Bal Rath was also damaged at Mapsa. A common effigy of CM Digambar Kamath, Sonia Gandhi, Manmohan Singh and other Congress leaders was burned in Panji and Vasco. Highlights of Bandh. Total 58 incidents are recorded. 40 roadblocks, 8 vandalism and damage, 10 forcible closures. 20 cases are registered. Cases may increase. 16 arrested. 14 preventive detentions. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
Now let's have a look at the other reactions received from different sections of the society.
I'm headmaster from Gardner High School. I have all my staffs in the school, 100% attendance present. As regards to students, I have 50% students in the class.
आमी आमच्या नियमा प्रमाणे इश्कोल ओपन आज सकाळ फुडें केल्ले पूण एकठोय भुरगो नॉट इवन अ सिंगल एकठोय भुरगो आज इश्कोलांत आयलो ना.
म्हणजे इस्कॉल चालू आसा भुरगीं कोण ना?
हय भुरगीं कोण ना.
स्टाफ कशें?
स्टाफ जे लागीं कोण आशिल्ले पळय ते कोण कोण आयल्यात आनीक बाकीचे जे कोण पयसुल्यान आमचे डिस्टन्सांतल्यान येवपी आसा तांकां व्हेहिकल नाशिल्ल्यान तांणी सगळ्यांनी कळयलें आमी आज येवंक शकना म्हणून.
आमी जे ऑफिसांनी वचपाचे सगळे इस्कॉलांनी वचपाचे आनी खंय सगळे काम करपाचे ते तुमी सगळे रस्त्यार येवन ही भास तांकां जर कळटा सरकाराक जाल्यार ही भास ह्या भाशेन आमी उत्तर दिलें हे तुमी सगळे यशस्वी करून दाखयलें देखून हांव तुमकां देव बरें करूं म्हणटा.
आतां भुरग्यांक भितर घेतले न्हू ते येवन मागीर कोणूय तर बंद कर म्हणत फातर्पा मारी जाल्यार कितें करूंक काय म्हणटा आपण हिंगा पुलीस प्रोटेक्शन म्हाका कांय ना म्हणटा ते.
As far as railways is concerned, we are doing our normal operations and there will not be any delay or any kind of disruption in traffic of railways.
Any local authority, Goa police or RTO, any contacted for the transport for any passengers?
So far, nobody has contacted. Nobody has contacted, but they are making their own arrangements, I believe.
आमचेर इफेक्ट जावना आमकां फकत ट्रान्सपोर्टाचोच इफेक्ट जाला. मोस्टली स्टुडंट बसीन येतात तेच येवना.
तुमकां अशें कितें आहलें की इस्कॉल बंद दवरा आनी कितें म्हणून कोणी
ना पयलीं येयल्ले कोण येयल्ले पूण आज कोण येयलो ना तशें कोण खुर्स कोणें गेल्लो.
तुमचो स्टाफ सगळो आसा?
सगळी स्टाफ सगळो येयला.
Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
It's time now for a short break. Stay tuned.